All right, guys, I think it's time. So let's get into it. My name is Mohammed. You can call me MK as usual. And today we're getting real with cryptocurrency, guys. Let's say we'll be learning the straight facts you need to understand the space and take action. We'll break it all down today. What is crypto? Like for real, what is crypto? How does blockchain actually work? And why wallets and private keys are way more important than you think, guys. You've probably heard a lot about crypto, as we usually do, but today's session is about giving you the tools to actually work with it so you can use it, protect it, and understand what's happening behind the scenes. So, no gimmicks, just talking about pure Web3 today. And of course, we'll be talking about the risks and challenges too, because as you all know, the real world of crypto isn't all sunshine. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Big salute to Mr. Yusuf, who's leading today's session as always, and going to drop some serious knowledge for you guys. So let's kick it off. No need to hold back. And this is where the fun starts. Yusuf, if you're ready, let's go, man. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you very much, MK, for your presentation. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another educational Friday episode, a space where we gather to learn, connect, and innovate together in the ever evolving world of blockchain technology. So, for those who don't know me yet, my name is Yusuf. I'm part of DAR blockchain, and I'm your blockchain and crypto instructor during every educational Friday. So I'm thrilled today to host this session titled Understanding Cryptocurrency, a Complete Guide. Our goal in this program is to create a platform for all participants, whether you are new to blockchain or a seasoned professional, to explore new ideas, engage with experts, and expand your network. We'll focus on discussing critical topics such as blockchain blockchain frameworks, governance, security, and business applications. It's an exciting opportunity to not just learn, but also to foster collaboration that drives innovation in the field. So let's get ready to unlock new learning experiences, engage in vibrant discussions, and connect with like minded professionals who are as passionate about blockchain technology as we are. So, okay, next slide, Omar, please. Thanks. So let's see first what we have on the plan today. So our
Hey,
presentation.
hello Yusuf, I'm MK.
Hello, how are you?
Thanks for inviting me on stage.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thanks.
If you can quickly present yourself, maybe Nadir, to those who don't know you yet.
Yeah, for sure. My name is, as you said, Nevier. You also can call me Nad. I'm
Not
working
yes.
with DAI blockchain and I'm building a DEX with the Eagle File team on Massa. Yeah, a DEX which is
Okay.
a decentralized exchange. I guess we're gonna talk about it since. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
me
really
too.
interesting. Thank you
It's,
for joining us on stage, Nad.
yeah, it's really cool to get back to the basics. So can't wait.
Of course, yeah. So our presentation will cover several key topics. First, we'll define what a cryptocurrency is. Then we'll explore how blockchain works. We'll clarify the differences between blockchain and cryptocurrency. I know many of you guys, when they hear the word blockchain, they directly associate it with crypto. So we'll discuss the differences. Next, we will talk how to get crypto through multiple manners. We'll also cover wallets and private keys for safekeeping, real world use cases like those on Hedera, and finally, the hottest trends and risks shaping the space. By the end, you'll have a clear, practical understanding of cryptocurrency's potentials and pitfalls. Let's get started with what makes this technology so unique. Okay, now I want you all to picture this. You're sending money to a friend halfway across the globe, instantly, without a bank taking a cut. That's the magic of cryptocurrency, and today I'll explain you what it is and why it matters. Cryptocurrency is digital money used online, not controlled by banks or governments, secured by a system called blockchain, offering fast and private payments. The examples of cryptocurrency uh, we can mention are, of course, Bitcoin. Also, we can talk about Ethereum and HBAR, the native token of Ethereum. So let's step back to 2009 when Bitcoin emerged during the financial crisis. People craved a system free from centralized control. And Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, delivered a Bitcoin white paper titled Peer to Peer Cash Electronic System. Cryptocurrency isn't just a code, it's a rebellion against traditional finance. Unlike dollars or euros, it's decentralized, meaning no single entity can manipulate it. Imagine a global ledger everyone trusts, not owned by anyone. That's blockchain, which we'll dive into next. Okay, we mentioned the word blockchain. Now let's see how this technology works. Imagine a notebook where every page is locked, shared globally, and impossible to tamper with. That's blockchain. So, if you want another simple definition, just try to divide the word in two parts, block and chains. So, as you can see in this slide, we have different blocks that are relied one to each other and they are forming a chain. So, the tech powering cryptocurrency is blockchain, and today we'll unpack how it works. So, as I said, blockchain is a shared digital record book where everyone has a copy with no single owner. New info is added in secure blocks, linked together, unchangeable, keeping data safe and trustworthy.
I have a question, Yusuf, because
Yes,
I guess people just heard you in the previous slide talking about cryptocurrency, and now you're talking about
yes,
blockchain. So there's a difference between the two, right? Maybe it would be nice to explain the
absolutely. Yeah,
difference. Yeah.
yeah. Actually, we'll dive into that in the next slide. So I
Yes,
prepared a slide
nice.
that will explain exactly the differences. So yeah, but let's keep talking about the blockchain for now. So let's break it down. Picture a small town where everyone keeps a copy of the same ledger. So we're gonna take the example of two people, Alice and Bob. So if Alice pays Bob, they both record it, and so does everyone else in the blockchain. No one can sneak in a fake entry because all copies must match. That's decentralization. No central bank, just a network of computers or nodes agreeing that, on the truth. By 2025, blockchains like Ethereum, for example, process billions in transactions daily, all without a middleman. Now, maybe a
Just
question that, yes,
yeah, Yusuf, just a question. So you just mentioned that a blockchain is a network of computers. Maybe it could be interesting to explain how in the slide, the last one, you say it's you keeps data safe and trustworthy. So let's say we have, like you said, because you just took the example of Bob and Alice, but let's say we have a
okay.
network of computers. So how come there is like multiple computers? There's a network between them. They're all related together. So can you explain to us how like the blockchain, so the network of computers, is safer than the traditional banks or that have like a more centralized network or just one computer where you save everything. So how does it work with this particular example? Maybe it's easier to understand.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you exactly said, blockchain keeps data safe through a combination of different mechanisms. As I mentioned, the first is the decentralization. So, data is stored across multiple nodes. We can also call them computers, as you mentioned, in a network.
Mhm.
This decentralization ensures that there isn't single point of failure. So, for example, if one node is compromised, the others maintain the integrity of the data. We can
So,
also talk about yes,
so you mean if there's one hacker that comes
yes.
and tries to compromise one computer in the network, so what will happen
Mhm.
then? So, for
The
example,
others maintain the
this-
integrity of the data.
so can you explain, like, give it a quick example how it works? Like for example, if one computer is hacked, are the other computers
Yes.
going to be hacked too, or how does it work?
No, no, no. As I said, so if one node or computer is compromised, the others will maintain the integrity of the data. So the others won't be hacked. Okay.
Okay.
So it's not like in a centralized system where if a hacker can hack an entity, he can also hack multiple entities. So in blockchain, it's different. It's different, and I'll
Okay.
also tell you now the other mechanisms that keep data safe in the blockchain. We can talk about the encryption. So each transaction on the blockchain is encrypted using cryptographic techniques. This ensures that sensitive data is only accessible by those who processes the appropriate cryptographic keys. So public and private keys pairs help secure communications and validate transactions. We can also talk about the immutability. So once data is recorded on the blockchain, it becomes extremely difficult to alter. Every block contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, linking them together in a chain, as we can see in the picture that I have put in the slide. So this makes tampering with any block impossible without altering every subsequent block, which would require more computing power than is practically available. We can also talk about the consensus mechanisms. So blockchain uses consensus protocols such as proof of work and proof of stake to ensure that all transactions are verified by multiple participants before they are added to the blockchain. This also prevents fraud and ensures data accuracy. And of course, we can talk about transparency. Since all transactions on a public blockchain are visible to everyone, which allows for easy verification and auditability, this transparency helps identify malicious activities quickly, keeping the system secure. For example, if all of you guys now go to and Google Bitcoin Explorer, you will easily track every transaction that is happening on Bitcoin. So because Bitcoin is a public blockchain, you can also do that, for example, with Ethereum, Solana. Every you can do it with every public blockchain. So these combined features make blockchain a powerful technology for securing data and transactions. I hope my answer to your question was clear, Nadir. So
Yeah. I mean, I
you
can't
can
wait
tell.
for you to to explain the
To
difference.
continue.
Yeah. No, to
Okay.
explain the difference between blockchain and cryptocurrency, since
Yeah,
you're
we'll
you're
come
always
to it next.
mentioning both, and I know by experience that a lot of people confuse the two
Absolutely. Yeah,
terms.
that's why I mentioned that in the beginning, that a lot of people, when they hear the word blockchain, they directly associate it to crypto. So next slide, Omar, please. Okay. Ever heard someone mix up blockchain and cryptocurrency? It's like confusing a car with its engine. They are related but distant. Today, I'll clarify the difference between them and why it matters. So, on our left, we have blockchain, which is a decentralized ledger recording transactions across many computers, ensuring immutability and trust. Cryptocurrency, in the other way, is a virtual money secured by cryptography, running on a blockchain for peer to peer payments. Now, let's dive deeper. Blockchain is the tech foundation. It's a digital record book, tamper proof, and shared globally. Think of it as a highway system, secure, versatile, and open to many uses. Cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum is a vehicle on that highway, designed for payments or investment. Blockchain's uses go far beyond. We can talk about supply chains, healthcare, even art. For example, Maersk uses blockchain to track shipping containers, cutting costs by 20%. Cryptocurrency relies on blockchain for security. Bitcoin's blockchain ensures no one can double spend your money, while Ethereum supports smart contracts, which are self executing deals. But crypto's decentralized control, not tied to banks, makes it unique. Imagine sending money to a farmer anywhere in the world instantly. No fees eating up. That's crypto's promise. Historically, blockchain came first with Bitcoin in 2009, but its potential exploded. Today, projects, for example, I can mention Chainlink, use blockchain to feed real world data to smart contracts, like weather for insurance payouts. Crypto, meanwhile, tools DeFi, which is decentralized finance, where you can lend and or borrow your money without banks. So by today, DeFi's locked value exceeds $200 billion. So why distinguish them? Understanding blockchain's broader applications, like voting or identity verification, show it's more than crypto's backbone. And what is crypto? It's your ticket to a borderless economy. So, with that being said, has everyone understood the difference between blockchain and crypto or not? Of course, feel free to ask your questions in the chat. So, for example, I'll ask Nadir, who is with me in the stage. So, what do you think about this explanation that I just made? Is
Okay.
there something maybe that you want to add to
So,
it?
so maybe I will give my own explanation of what I understood, and you tell me if I'm wrong or not. So basically, we say that the blockchain is a network of computers, right? So
Yes.
this is the blockchain. So this is the network is so the blockchain is the technology. So the question I asked myself when I heard about blockchains, so the more you have computers in the network, the more robust, the more secure the blockchain is, right? The network is. But why would someone like come and just bring his computer? I mean, yeah, there's electricity bills and this kind of stuff. So why would he come and put his computer and add it to the network, so add it to the blockchain and make it more secure? I guess people are not just adding their computer and paying electric bills just to secure it. So I think Satoshi Nakamoto with Bitcoin, he said like, if you bring your computer to the network and you add it, so it makes it more secure, you're gonna get an incentive, like some kind of compensation, which is the cryptocurrency, right?
Yes.
So basically, blockchain is the technology, and the cryptocurrency is the way to reward people for using the blockchain.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
Nice.
currency, if
Okay.
we define it. Yes.
Cool.
Okay, let me quickly take a quick look on the chat. So yeah. Actually, Ether is the cryptocurrency. Yeah, absolutely. Ether is the native token of Ethereum. Perfect presentation. Love it. Thank you very much. Okay, so Fernand, maybe if you want to join us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello,
Fernand.
how are you?
Yes,
Welcome.
I'm fine. And
Welcome
hello,
on stage.
everyone.
Hello.
Okay. Eh, Yes, hello, hello. I understand the difference between cryptocurrency and blockchain, but I want to just uh, explain how I understand it. Maybe
Yeah, of course.
you
Yeah,
correct my
true.
my
You
thought.
can give us your
I
explanation.
think that yes, I think that blockchain is the base. Cryptocurrency use all the basis of blockchain to be functional. Cryptocurrency use all the principle of blockchain to be functional. I think is right.
So you said blockchain.
Please, you understand me? Is
Can you repeat it again?
the algorithm that
I mean,
I said that blockchain is blockchain is the algorithm that cryptocurrency use to be functional.
I mean,
You understand me?
sorry, Fernand, I didn't quite get the question, but let me answer
Me
to this.
too.
So you can have a blockchain without a cryptocurrency. So that's why we have private blockchains. So I don't know if I'm answering your question, but you definitely don't need a cryptocurrency to make a blockchain work. Like we explained, like a blockchain, you can just imagine it as a network of computers. So you just need basically an internet connection and a computer, and with this you have a blockchain. And cryptocurrency is an additional layer for the blockchain, just to incentivize people to use that blockchain. But you also have private blockchains, so you don't need necessarily a cryptocurrency for that, for the blockchain to work. I don't know if I answered your question, Fernand.
Oh, oh, okay. I understand. So cryptocurrency is one of layer of blockchain.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Is one you
How you got it.
okay,
It's
okay.
easy way to
Okay,
understand it.
thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you for your interaction with us,
So
Fernand.
there's
Thank
someone called Control, I think. He asked a question. He said, how does a node in a blockchain network get compromised? So let me give you a scenario of someone compromising a network. Maybe you will understand more about blockchain. So let's say Yusuf, MK, and me. We have each one of us a computer, which is a node. So the three of us we are connected to each other, and we have each one of us a computer, and we save the different things that happens between us, right? So me, let's say Yusuf is going to send here the cryptocurrency. Yusuf gonna send $10 to MK. Okay. So what's gonna happen? Each one of us gonna write in his record in his computer, because we are all following the network. We're gonna say Yusuf sent $10 to MK. MK is gonna save it too. He's gonna say Yusuf send $10 to MK. But me, I'm gonna try to compromise the blockchain. What I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say no. Yusuf didn't send $10 to MK. He sent $10 to Nad, which is me, right? So what's gonna happen? So I'm trying to steal the money that Yusuf sent to MK. So I'm gonna try to change the records inside of each computer, but I'm gonna fail. Why? Because we're gonna check in each computer. So my computer, MK computer, and Yusuf's computer. We're gonna see in Yusuf computer that he sent to MK $10. MK, we're gonna see that Yusuf sent $10 to MK, and they're gonna see that me, I'm kind of trying to hack the blockchain. I'm trying to lie. Since it's 2 against 1, so I'm basically lying, trying to hack. So they won't save that Yusuf sent to Nad, but they're gonna save that Yusuf sent to MK. I hope this example is more clear to understand how someone can a node can compromise the blockchain. Did I answer your question, Control?
Yeah, thank you for this wonderful example. For me, it was clear. I don't know if Control got it well or not.
Awesome.
Also, Gray Satoshi sent an explanation in the chat, so you can also check it, Control, and let us know. Okay, he said yes. Thanks a lot.
I think I saw in your plan, Yusuf, that you talk about the risk at the end. Maybe we go through at the end.
Yeah,
Okay, so
we'll go through that at the end. So yeah, let's keep going on our presentation, guys. So yeah, next slide, Omar, please. Okay. Now, in this slide, we'll see the difference between coins and tokens. So, ever wondered how new Bitcoins are born? It's not magic, it's mining. But there are also other forms of how coins are made. Now, let's focus on determining the difference between coins and tokens. Imagine walking into a digital arcade. Some machines take quarters, others need special tickets. That's the difference between coins and tokens in crypto. And today, we'll sort it out. A coin is a digital currency like physical money operating on its own blockchain. So at our left, I choose Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. Meanwhile, tokens are digital assets issued on existing blockchains, used for payments or agreements, like security or utility tokens. For example, a security token is Tether, which is a stablecoin. A utility token that I chose for this example is Filecoin. So first, let's start with coins. Bitcoin runs on its own blockchain, designed for secure payments. Ethereum does it too, but also hosts apps, which are also called dApps, decentralized applications. Solana is known for speed, processing thousands of transactions per second. Coins are like sovereign nations with their own rules. By 2025, Bitcoin remains the gold standard, while Ethereum powers over 60% of all decentralized apps that are here today. Tokens, however, piggyback on blockchains like Ethereum. Think of them as gift cards for specific projects. Utility tokens like Chainlink grant access services. So you pay with Link, the token, for data feeds in smart contracts. Security tokens represent assets like a share in a tokenized building. DAOs use tokens for voting. Like here, for example, I choose to put the picture of Uniswap token. So tokens don't need their own blockchain, making them easier to create. They are built on top of other blockchains. Historically, coins came first. Of course, 2009, Bitcoin appeared, and it's a coin. Tokens surged with Ethereum smart contracts in 2015, enabling projects like, for example, Aave for lending and borrowing. Today, a lot of tokens exist, from NFT tokens to stablecoins like Tether, USDC, which are pegged to the dollar for stability.
So let's play a
Tokens,
game. Yusuf,
yeah,
let's play a game. I mean, like, can someone guess how many like tokens and coins we have? I mean, there's
yeah,
an easy way to check, but I'm wondering if people know how much coins we have right now.
yeah, would be great to have your answer, all of you guys in the chat.
I mean, it's funny. I mean, I'm sure nobody's gonna find it because it's really. Yeah, I won't say anything more. Let's see who's gonna guess it.
Pretty
No,
sure
it's
more than 6.
not like we already have like
Yeah, you're right.
not trillions too. Sorry.
No, no, not trillions.
I mean, you have to think as like a token is a project, maybe. So maybe it's easier. I mean, this is it's
Yeah,
totally wrong, right? But it's gonna help you to get the
37 million. From where did you get this number?
Paula
Or
is
you're
close.
just guessing?
No.
How?
Paula is close, I think. I don't know if she's guessing or not, but yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Paula
Research.
did the
Okay.
research. Okay,
Research where?
an easy
CoinGecko,
one.
CoinMarketCap?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you check CoinMarketCap, so coinmarketcap.com, maybe I'm gonna send
Okay.
the link.
Yeah, it would be perfect if you can share with us the link in the chat stage. Thank you very
Check it
much.
up left. You're gonna see how much crypto there is right now. I mean, it's really
2.52 million million coins.
it's really big number. No, I think it's 30
Mm,
million or something close to 30 million. I mean, just to tell you how things are
10,000
evolving,
tokens, yes.
I think 2013 we had 2,000 coins or tokens.
Okay.
2021, I think we had like something like 2 millions. No, even 200,000. I can't remember clearly. But now it's crazy. We have almost like 20 millions. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, really. So yeah, let's move on to the next slide where we'll dive into how to get crypto. So the multiple ways you can get crypto with. So get ready to jump into the action. The first way you can get crypto with, as I said before, new bitcoins like are born through mining. One way to get cryptocurrency today. Mining uses computers to solve digital puzzles, checks transactions for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, earns new crypto as reward, keeps the blockchain secure, and needs powerful computers and lots of power. Let's paint the picture. Imagine miners as librarians verifying every book borrowed from a global library. Their computers crunch numbers to solve math problems. Think of it like the game Sudoku. Solving it adds a block of transactions to the blockchain, rewarding miners with fresh Bitcoin. Today, for example, a single Bitcoin block yields 3.125 coins, worth tens of thousands of dollars. Minting's roots trace to Bitcoin's launch in 2009. Early miners used laptops. Now we are talking about data centers with specialized chips. So, why is this secure? Because miners compete, and faking a block means outcomputing the entire network, which is nearly impossible. Bitcoin's hash rate, a measure of mining power, is at an all-time high in 2025, dwarfing supercomputers. But there's a catch. Mining guzzles energy. Critics point to cool powered rigs through many miners. Beyond Bitcoin, Ethereum miners validate smart contracts while smaller coins like Monero are still mineable on PCs. Mining also democratizes crypto. Anyone with hardware can join, unlike banks. Yet it's not easy money. Hardware costs thousands. I don't know if you have checked how much an ASIC miner costs. And also, electricity bills sting. For example, in 2024, miners spent $20 billion on power globally all around the world. So why mine? For some, it's profit. For others, it's belief in decentralization. Picture yourself mining. Could you handle the tech and the costs? It's a commitment, but it powers the crypto world. Next, we will explore other ways to get crypto. Next slide. Okay. Want to own crypto without mining's heavy lifting? Exchanges are your answer, and today we'll explore how they work. Exchanges let you buy or trade cryptocurrency. So there are two types of exchanges, either through centralized platforms like Coinbase, Binance, or Bybit, or also decentralized ones like the one that we mentioned, its native token, Uniswap. We can also talk about Radium, a DEX on Solana,
We can also
or
talk
even
about
Jupiter. Sorry?
Eagle, a DEX on Massa called EagleFi. It's
Yeah,
our
that's great.
DEX.
Can you tell us more about EagleFi?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Basically, as I see here, there's like centralized exchange on the left and decentralized exchange at the right. So maybe to
Okay.
get to understand this better, centralized exchange is basically centralized. So what does it mean? So you have all your cryptocurrency in one place. I'll just make everything easier to make everybody understand. So you have everything in one place. There's like what you mentioned, maybe the most known one is Binance. So people can
Yes.
buy and sell in one place. And there is also the decentralized exchange. So what does it mean? It means like in the blockchains, there is what we call smart contracts. Smart contracts are basically some code that's on the blockchain. And the code says, if you give me, let's say, for example, 1 Bitcoin, I'm going to give you 2 Ethereum. So this is the rule fixed with the code. So every block in the blockchain, every node had this code. So if someone wants to change it, he can change it on the blockchain. The difference is basically if something goes wrong with the centralized one in one place, so there's an issue with that. And the decentralized one, you have the smart contract, so the code everywhere. So you can, I mean, even if a node, which is a computer, doesn't work, I mean, you still have that code everywhere. So you're basically able to still do exchange some tokens. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for your presentation. Now let's move on to the last way how you can get crypto. Okay. Through airdrops. Free money. Sounds like a dream, right? In crypto, airdrops come close, but there's more to them. Today we'll unpack airdrops, how projects reward communities by cryptocurrency. So airdrops are marketing magic. New projects distribute tokens to spark interest, like bakery handing out samples. Sign up, join Telegram group, and do some tasks, and then you can be rewarded. For example, in 2025, airdrops are huge. $1 billion in tokens is given this year. So why airdrops? They build communities. Users get free crypto. Projects gain loyal fans. But it's not all rosy. Scams abound. Fake airdrops trick you into sharing private keys. So rule number one, never share your keys. Okay, next slide. So as I said, rule number one, never share your private keys. Your crypto is only as safe as where you store it. Today, we're diving into wallets and private keys, the vault and key to your digital wealth. Hot wallets store crypto, like for example, Hashpack for Ethereum or MetaMask for Ethereum for easy use. Meanwhile, cold hardware wallets like Trezor or Ledger keep it offline, ultra secure. Private keys are secret codes to access your crypto, so never share them. Hardware wallets look like USBs. Hot wallets run on phones or PCs. Think of a hot wallet as your everyday purse, convenient but riskier. So, wallets evolve really fast. By 2025, multi chain wallets like Trust Wallet support hundreds of coins. Security is king, choose wisely. So, next slide, please, where we'll explore crypto use cases like Hedera's game changer. So, crypto is not just about trading, it's transforming our world. Now, we'll explore some use cases through Hedera, which is a hash graph. Hedera powers data integrity with AI, tokenizes real-world assets, also supports decentralized identity, builds DeFi apps like, for example, SaucerSwap, HSuite, or Bonzo Finance, promotes sustainability, enables scalable payments, and creates NFTs. So for each use case, I have mentioned an example for it. So why you should care? These use cases show crypto solving real problems. For example, identity theft, fraud, or even climate issues. It's not a hype, it's a progress. As we wrap up, how could Hedera or other change our life? So next we'll cover trends and hot trends in the crypto space. So what's driving the crypto world in 2025? It's not just tech, it's stories, communities, and bold ideas. Today we'll explore the hottest trends shaping cryptocurrency from meme coins to decentralized networks.
I mean,
So
I'm
let's
sure.
start with meme coins, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people here. I mean, if they used crypto, I'm sure a lot bought some meme coins. So basically, meme coins are tokens that are really speculative. So basically, it's backed by a community. It's just to have a token and have an idea or a fun idea behind that token. So I'm curious if some people are here like bought some meme coins, and if yes, which ones?
Yeah, I'm sure we have a lot that bought meme coins.
Yeah, let's hear about them. I'm curious to know.
Okay, we have Farouk who wants to join us.
Ah, nice.
I just accepted you. Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Farouk.
Hey, Farouk.
Yes, I have experience in meme coins.
Okay.
Maybe gonna share my story with meme coins. I've been down this rabbit hole of meme coins, especially on Solana. So I heard.
Okay.
I
So you
went to the
traded
most
meme
famous-
coins on Solana, right?
Yeah, I traded meme coins on Solana, so
On
we went to the
PumpFan?
most famous. Of
Yeah,
course,
on PumpFan you
most famous.
traded them. Yeah.
So at first, I lost a lot of money until I start to understand the patterns. So at first, so I suggest everyone to not invest big amounts of money at first. So just invest little amount so you understand how the game works. So you can
Absolutely, yeah.
and the key point here is that you track some wallets. You try navigate the meme coins and find patterns of the most profitable wallets, and you maybe copy them. So on PipeFund especially, the game is not the same as other meme coins outside the Solana ecosystem. So on PipeFund, the meme coin itself doesn't last too long. People don't hold. They just take their gains from the trenches. Classes at maximum 1, 2, 3 hours, and it gets dumped. From the first dip, it won't get up again. This made a lot of issues, and people starts complaining about the Solana meme coins. But there is good news. Confan is trying to make new decks, new decks for
Yeah, I heard
trading
about
meme
it.
coins.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, for,
I mean, looks like
so the only
looks like it's really interesting that like you explained, the use of now meme coins are really a narrative. Maybe later on you can explain it to us what's a narrative. But maybe we should have a session about meme coins next time. And you
Yeah,
definitely
maybe a
come
whole
and
session about
tell
hot
us
trends crypto, yeah.
about
Not only
experience
meme coin. Yeah.
and giving some cool advice like this. Yeah. So maybe does other people know some other narratives other than meme coins in the
Yeah,
chat?
you can drop them into the chat, guys. So if you know any hot trend or narrative that is rising this year. DeFi, yeah, you're right. DeFi, Ayub, yes.
Oh, Ayub, why don't you come and explain us more about the FAI? I mean, everyone here maybe can join the stage and
Yeah,
tell us
absolutely. Yeah.
more about the narrative you things. So can you explain yourself what's a narrative maybe?
Okay, so a narrative in crypto is like a category. So we have multiple categories like layer ones, layer twos, meme coins, a new narrative that is rising a lot, especially the last 2 years with the pump fund launch, like Farouk said. So that's it. Consider it as categories. Okay. So Ayub, I think you can talk now.
Hey,
So you can tell us
Hello,
about
everyone.
FAI narrative.
Yes, it's basically an AI agent that can execute trades trades on behalf of you. I mean, like he can. We talked before about dexes. He can't make swaps trades on specific dexes based on the decision of the AI. I mean, you can use OpenAI as a brain.
Okay, I see.
yeah, it's really cool. I mean, like people are even using AI to do some trades on the blockchain. So yeah, like I'm wondering all the use cases that are gonna come with AI in the future. And DeFi, which is a combination of decentralized finance, so like trading and everything with AI, it's really cool. I mean, I can't wait to see what people will do with AI on the blockchain. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so crypto is really thrilling, but it's not free lunch. We'll now talk about the challenges and the risks that you need to know. Here I listed 4 big ones: price volatility, where values swing wildly; hacking, fraud, and scams, targeting wallets and exchanges; unregulated platforms lacking investor protections; and no insurance plans, meaning losses can be total if a platform fails. So, this session is only for educational purposes. We are not here to give you financial advices or to tell you to start with crypto.
For sure, for sure.
So
No
that's
financial
why I
advice.
wanted to share these risks with you. So, with that being said, we already ended our session for today. So, we've covered crypto's basics, trends, and risks. Now, if you want to go dive deeper, our final slide. So, Omar, if you can go to the next slide, points to Edera's certification. So, a gateway to mastering blockchain. As it simply says, scan the QR code, but that QR code unlocks a world of knowledge. And I will explain you why. We are offering a free Ash Graph Association certificate supported by Edera Technology, an excellent opportunity for beginners to learn about Web3 and its applications. So, a lot of people already asked me, Yusuf, does it really worth my time? Of
Yeah,
course,
I
really
mean,
worth.
is there someone here maybe that tried to do this certification and can
Yeah,
give
yeah,
us some feedback in the audience?
absolutely. We
Would be
can
really
even if someone wants to join us on stage and he wants to share his experience during his progress in the Edera certificate. So I
Mhm.
think Gray Satoshi has completed his certification. Yeah, he wants to join us.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you,
anyone
Emil, for dropping
who's
the link
join us,
also.
give us some feedback. Yeah.
Hello, Gray Satoshi.
Yeah, hello, my brother.
How are you, champ?
I'm good, I'm good. How about you guys in that side?
Doing really well. Have you enjoyed the presentation today or not?
Man, when it comes on stuffs of technology, blockchain, I really enjoy the classes always.
Thank you very much for being with us. So yeah, if you can
Yeah, yeah.
share your experience while progressing with the Adera certificate with us.
Yeah, I can share. Actual the process is very good and the certificates are very good in terms of questions. All modules, there are about 11 modules, if I don't mistake. But some of the modules, I think you have to make like some correction because some of the modules you might find some of the questions whereby both multiple choice question are the same answers. Maybe sometimes you do mistake on the question, refer to all multiple choice. But actually, on my side, the course is very good. It's very fantastic. If you're a newbie and you need to learn more about the Ash Graph, Edera, and the Web3 stuffs, this is a real, it's really amazing. You need all guys to start and learn it. It's very good and nice.
By the
It's
way,
because it will help you. It will help
uh,
you to gain more knowledge and education.
this was provided from the Hedera from Hedera, so it wasn't. I mean, we have a partnership with them. They provided
Yeah,
us with.
absolutely. I already told them about that. So
Yeah, I'll definitely give them their feedback. Thanks.
Ashgraph Association, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they prepared that.
yeah. I shared all the question that I came across and think that this question either the question is mistake or the multiple choice are not well arranged. So I hope they will fix them so as others who will be joining the course, they should enjoy the course. Actually, it's really amazing, and I would like to emphasize for anyone who has not yet joined, just go there, take your time, chill, do the questions, learning. You'll learn a lot and you'll gain a lot of experience.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
all.
I totally agree. Yeah. So yeah,
Thank you, Great
I,
Satoshi, for that. And I think we will. It's since we are working a lot on Hedera ecosystem, we should be a force of proposition. And if there is any issue like that, we can provide them with the informations, and after that they can correct it. So we
Okay, my
should be as
brother.
a Web3 community, we should be in a dynamic of as a force of proposition, and we will go through it. So the Great Satoshi will take your feedback, and I will send them to the Hedera community, and in that way we should make sure to correct this issue. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening, you brother Talil.
So do
okay.
we still have a few minutes? Looks like someone
Yeah,
else.
I think Zainab wants to join us. So yeah, no problem.
Cool. Yusuf, did you try the EDA certification or not yet?
Yes, I passed the Adera certification long time ago. It was in 2023. So yeah, it was an amazing experience. So I learned, for example, the fundamentals, like a clear understanding of how distributed technologies work. So not just blockchain, because as we know, blockchain is one of the types of the distributed technologies that are today. For example, can talk about hash graph, another type, the type that Idera is built on. So also the course provides insights into real-world use cases, helping you to connect the theory to practical applications in different industries such as finance, gaming, and beyond. And by the way, guys, you can enhance your resume because you can add this certification to your LinkedIn profile. So as Web3 continues to grow, having a certificate from credible organization like Hedera signals your skills and enthusiasm for decentralized technology. And after all, you have nothing to lose. It's completely free and accessible, making it an inclusive way to explore this cutting edge space without financial barriers. So,
Yeah, so Yusuf, I have to go. So thank you very much for
yeah,
letting me speak. So
I think it's time, guys. So, today we've seen cryptocurrencies' power and pitfalls. Keep learning, stay cautious, and you'll thrive. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week in another Educational Fridays episode, which is going to be part of the 8 sessions program. Okay, so you can close maybe, Amin, if you want to say something.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, Nadir. Thank you, everyone. So, guys, that's a wrap up. As usual, you have learned the ropes of cryptocurrency, and now let me tell you just one thing about your next step, maybe in Web3. If you're serious, as Yusuf and Nadir said, about leveling up and didn't start yet your header certificate, don't forget about it, about this free, let's say, program we're offering, and it's a perfect way to open doors to internships, job offers, could be with our team or our global networks, who knows. And the exciting part is, if you're Hedera certified, you'll be in the running for the summer bootcamp in Switzerland, Cape Town this year, and Cape Town, yes, this year. It's a chance, I think, to immerse yourself with hands-on experience, mentorships, and the global community of blockchain innovators. So if you ask me what's next, NK, I'd say get certified and claim your chance to be part of this summer bootcamp. And it all starts with taking action, guys, and especially today. Thank you, Yusuf, Nadir. As I said, it was a very fruitful session, and everyone for the quality time and joining us today. And as always, keep building, keep growing, and see you in the next Friday. See you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you next Friday.